好，欢迎来到 Insider。那我前2个礼拜有在 Instagram 问大家有没有想问我们关于我们的问题，那我今天就集结大家的问题来回答一下。OK， 那我们第一个问题呢，就是说 How did we meet?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Louder.
Okay. In Taiwan. Oh.
But how? Oh. Du kannst so erzählen, okay. That's how we fight, okay, for the camera. So we met in Taiwan. He went to a conference in Korea, and afterwards he came to Taiwan to have a vacation. And then the first stop he went was Hualien, and also went to Hualien for about 2 weeks. The second stop in was in Hualien.
And then I went to Hualien.
Yeah, then he went to Hualien, and we met at a hostel where I worked as a working holiday. I worked there as housekeeping and receptionist, and to get the free accommodation instead. And then during this week, 2 weeks, we met each other, we knew each other better, and at that time I already decided to study in Switzerland, so he asked me if we want to be together. Yeah, that's how we met. So the second question is, 你说中文吗？Fabian 说中文吗？ Do you speak Chinese?
我不会说中文。
你不会说中文？
我不会。
你不会说中文。Okay. He could actually at the very beginning when we were together, because he had more motivation to learn and had more time, I guess. But now he works a lot and he doesn't have really the motivation to learn Chinese anymore. But recently he started to learn again because he wanted to talk to our cousin. Our nephew, sorry.
My nephew.
His nephew, yeah. So that's why now he can speak a little bit Chinese. And also people ask which language do we use to communicate. At the very first year we spoke in English because I couldn't speak German at that time. And for the second year I started to learn a little bit German. And so I guess from a half year we started to communicate only in German. Right now we also communicate in German in order to let everyone know what we are talking about, so we choose to speak in English. Fourth question is, did we live together already before we got married?
No, I would never.
So the first year I was studying in Switzerland, and then the last half of the year I was in Paris. So the very first year we didn't live together, but afterwards we lived together for a year. And then I was thinking, okay, my language visa is going to expire, and I don't want to have a working holiday visa because that's a waste of time. I just want to start to earn money. So we were talking already or thinking about getting married in the future, so I was thinking, why not then we just getting married after 2 years together. Of course, because I love him.
Yeah.
Love him. But I also need a visa, so I asked him if we could get married. And so that's how wait a second, why did we talk about this? So
there's no reason actually.
There's no reason. So yes, we stayed 1 year together before we got married. I think this is a very good thing to, at least we need to know each other better.
It was 2 years before we got married.
Yeah, it was 2 years, but we only lived 1 year together.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. So I think it's really good because you are really staying together in a room, not like 24 hours, but very closely. It's not that you just went to a trip together, because so you need to see, okay, I don't like his habits, one of these habits, and you need to communicate to find a way to like both happy about it and to.
It's just a little different living together.
Yeah, it's different.
Just meeting each other.
Yeah, that's true. Fifth question is, people ask, because a lot of Europeans really are also our friends or something, they are together already for years, like over 10 years, but they are not married. But why people do that? What do you think about it? Why are we then choosing to get married at the very first
well,
thing?
You explained already.
Yeah, I explained already, so that's why. But what do you think? Even if I didn't need to have a visa, so urgent to have a visa, do we want to get married or not?
No, never.
Never. Oh, really? A serious question. I mean,
Someday.
Yeah, because I think someday, because we both think that it's just different. I know it's not just the paper, but actually before and after marriage, it feels a little bit different in our mind because it feels more stable and secure. And then when you come home, there's always someone, and officially we are really together. I carry his last name, so even if I didn't need to have a visa so urgently, we will still choose to get married in someday. People also ask, when we have a long distance relationship, how did we maintain our relationship? Now you need to speak. I speak all the time.
Yeah.
How do we?
Well,
maintain?
we meet each other quite regularly, like every weekend, I would say.
Yeah.
And when Tina was in Switzerland, she came to Germany almost all the time.
Almost every week.
Yeah.
It took me every time 4 hours one way. Every Friday, I just carry my luggage and then went to the train station just to go to Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went once, but she was in a
dormitory?
private school,
Yeah.
in a dorm, yeah. And I wasn't allowed there, and I got caught.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go anymore.
And then I did an internship in Paris, so he can actually just visit me all the time. So we met each other quite often, almost every week. And that's how we maintain our relationship. But when I studied in Switzerland, we didn't meet each other from Monday to Friday, so we just Skype to each other every day. We'll just set a time, like say, because we don't have really any time difference, so we just say, okay, every 8 p.m. we need to Skype, and that's it. Question is, how does it feel to fall in love into a person? Like which signal you will receive when you know that, okay, I love this. Well, for me, at the very beginning, because I was single like 4 to 5 years already, and then you knew during my university, and then I should say that at the very beginning, I always my heart was always pumping.
Wow.
Yeah, even when he kissed me on the cheek, I was my face was getting red. Yeah, but now it's just.
Yeah, no, it's kind of the opposite.
Kind of boring. Yeah, that's how I feel. So, and then the thing is, when you look into the other person's eyes, you'll get it, and then you also see that sometimes people say, yeah, every other man can do it, but you just know when you get some message or when you see that something he did for you, you all know that he loves you too. So that's how.